have a watch on.
I'll have to be watching the thing.
Well, how are you going to count down the starts if you don't have a watch? I have a watch on.
I'll use my iPhone.
You could do that. Hey, guess what? I just got word that we're live.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome back in the corners. My name is Suellen, and you are?
Jody, Randy Shields, Cunningham.
You have a
Randy Cunningham.
serious identity crisis going on, young man. Old man. Tell us what is going on this afternoon.
What's going on? We have got some Bang in the Corners racing here at the Bay of Islands. We've got the Bang in the Corners series. So it's actually going to be a full-on series. We've got the wasps, we've got the kite boards, and we've got the wind foilers. We're going to do 3 races.
Yep.
And the top, we've just got a 3-minute gun there. So let me get that off before I forget, because that's one of my
So
times.
basically now we've done practice series for Banging the Corners, but now this is getting real. This is the business end of Banging the Corners, because the elimination rounds start today. So kicking off with the wasps, the top 5 boats will go through to the next round. Anyone who finishes outside the top 5, go home, have a cry, because it is done for you.
That's right. So it's all about consistency. In the first 3 races, you need to be in the top 5. There's 6 kite boards, so one of those, wind foilers, sorry, so one of those is going to be a Suki Lala. My guess is going to be Christopher Trell, the guy who's organised this, because he's only just been foiling for a couple of weeks.
And he's just made the decision, he's gone,
stuff
this,
yeah.
I am not doing any more organising, I want to go foiling, and he's kitted up in his little seal suit, and he reckons he's going to be able to nail it. I don't reckon he's got anything.
I don't reckon he'll have no chance. I reckon he'll be lucky to foil, and he said he can only just jibe. The good thing is, one of his sons is behind the camera, and one's driving the boat, so it's going to be plenty of sledging when he gets out here and screws it up. We've got 2 minutes to go, under 2 minutes.
Now, today you're going to be a little bit nicer and not call people cheats, I've heard.
No, if they cheat, they're cheats. So what we've got to do, if they break the start just, they've got to sit down off the foils and then allowed to go. If it's blatant by 3, 4, 5 seconds, they're DSQ. We're sick and tired of cheats. So that's what we're going to do. So
I don't think maybe it's cheating. Remember, it's like
cheating.
Pushing the limits.
It is
and like,
cheating. No, it's cheating.
Oh, I mean, seriously, he was over the line by what, half a millisecond?
Cheated.
Well, I reckon he was all right.
The sailing instructions
not bad for a young kid. We don't even have sailing instructions.
They do if you look them up.
Where?
On www.sailinginstructions.com.au.
So before we get into sailinginstructions.com.au, before we get into it, we have a few people that we need to thank.
Yes, we do. None of this is possible without sponsors.
Yeah, so we've got About Being Seen.
1 minute to go. Live, sail, die, someone.
Yeah, Copthorne, Bay of Islands.
Gull.
Bem Co.
Yeah, and Kingsgate.
Right.
So they're our majors. So thank you very much to those 5, 6 companies for digging in deep and helping this event happen, because without them, as you rightly said, Suellen, nothing
would
happens.
happen.
So we've got
okay, so we
about 35 seconds to go. The wasps.
But the thing is, though, you didn't actually got that time right, so you
can't
call anyone over.
I'm telling you, I got it right.
You cannot call anyone over.
I'm telling you,
Right,
I got it right.
Let's do it.
With 25 seconds to go, there's about half a dozen, maybe. No, there's more. There's 12 wasps. How good's this? 12 wasps.
1, 2, 3,
the day
4,
before
5,
the Nationals,
6, 7,
they want to
8,
come out here
9,
and wreck
10,
their
11,
boats.
12. Yeah, you can count. Just checking. All right, here
69,
we go.
that's Doug. And then we've got 2171, that's Barry. Doug and Barry, apparently.
And then we've got the next Peter Burling, 2113.
2113. 5 seconds to go. Doug and Barry are up very tight. Doug's in a bit of trouble. Oh, who's this? 2246 on the pin.
69,
Screwed up.
Doug was
69,
over.
Doug was over. Dug
boats.
himself in a hole. Look at him now. He screwed it up.
4 boats were over that I counted. So these top 4 over here.
Have a go, young Ted Harry. He's into it.
Okay, we're going to see some action at this mark. It's absolutely for certain. Ready for the cartwheels. Are we going to get one?
Who's leading? Barry's in second. 2187. That is Josh Bull. Joshy loves this format.
Hang on a second.
But look at Barry, straight over the top.
Those top 3 did really well around that mark, and
there's
here comes the
explosions
chaos.
everywhere on this mark. Look at this over here. The leaders are gone. We've just got carnage everywhere here.
Stella Bilger.
Young Stella Bilger, she's got in and around.
Come on, Stella!
There's Doug. What a cheat. Broke the start, and it's cost him. Well, it hasn't cost him because he's still in 4th. He only got to be in the top 5 to get through to the
So far at the moment,
round.
these are our top 5. However, anything can happen.
That's Doug. Is it Doug around the first, or is it Barry?
Back.
2171, I think, was Doug. 2187, we have 2187. I've got to pick him up. That's Joshy Bull. 2113. It's Shawnee Herbert, the next
Peter Burling.
Peter Burling. Look at this young chick go.
This is here.
She's
going to
my
get
favourite.
onto Stella Bilger here. The predict win boat.
She's got some big boys behind her just quietly. Stella is ripping it. She loves this format.
But she's cool, calm, focused, can multitask.
Yes, she can indeed. And Doug's just tacked. So it's made it a little bit, the breeze has gone a bit right, which we thought was going to go left, but old Doug, or is that Barry?
That's Barry.
That's Barry. Barry, the aviation dude. He's first. He wants to be called Barry for some reason. So he's leading. He's doing quite well. Shawnee Herbert's in the second. 2-1-8-7. And that is Joshy Bull in the third. Our young friend has just been rolled for third. Young Stella.
That's all right.
Here comes
okay.
Doug, who broke the start. Done the right thing, so can't call him a cheat. He done the right thing and sat it back down, but he's got some wheels. Bit of carnage back below us. His boat's tipped over on the mark, but the race is here.
We've got
top 4. With the top 4. And it's Barry in and around the top mark, or the last mark for the last time. He's just got to tack that thing, and he's done that quite well.
He's just playing it cool. There's no reason to stress. At this point, he just needs to cross that line.
Watch boats coming in behind us. We'll just stay out of their road. Number 6 coming in your screen here in a minute is Caleb Rochford.
Come on, Caleb.
He's in the cut-off point. That's the chase right here.
But then we've got Stella.
Stella needs to, come on, Stella, get him back. You got to be in the top 5. Go, go, go. But 2-1-7-1. Old Barry, otherwise known as Sammy Street, over the line first. I think he goes all right in these things just quietly. Here's a bit of a race here, just taking it easy. Shawnee boy doesn't realise he's missed the finish.
Oh no, Sean!
What a goose!
Oh, hello!
Hey?
Where's the finish, Sean?
Goose.
Peter Burling wouldn't do that.
Missed the finish. Oh, look out, it's carnage here.
2289 disqualified.
Went through the finish line. You're not allowed to do that. What are you doing, you pelican?
What was that all about? That was terrible.
Weed. I think there's weed between your ears, son. 2246. We're probably stopping these guys.
No, he can go under us.
Not allowed to go through the start-finish line.
Another disqualification. So
now
there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And look who's in 5th.
Oh, no, 6th is Stella.
Oh, she's just out of the top 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Stella, unfortunately, is in 6th place.
Well, she was in 3rd at the bottom mark, so she's blown a few spots there. But
damn it.
Just at that top mark, she just lost her mojo. Bad luck, Stella. Good race other than that. And here's the minors coming in now. We've got 2169. That is Elise Beavis, another one of our female competitors.
Finishing 7th.
Just in front of Ted Harry, who had a great start. He was right amongst it at the start, but just lost it. No good.
So the top 5 for the Wasps have been determined. The rest of them...
well, they've got 3 races. So they've just got to be in the top 5 for each race. Got to be in the top 5 after 3 races.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're changing the rules as we go.
Out. Yeah,
changing the rules as we go.
That's how it happens here on Bangin the Corners. 2289 is Jack Towers just drifting over the line now. At 2246, Jackie Parr. Geez, a lot of Jacks in this club, in this racing. So there it is.
Well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Bit of
action.
Fun.
We had the camera just go off and do its own thing at some point because we were going way too fast for technology.
The driver of this boat, I think it's his first day on a boat. I think he needs to learn.
Shall we give him a lesson?
Yeah, I think so. You just need to go slow and stay steady, all right?
You all right? Yeah. How was that? A bit stressful? Yeah. How about for you up there, Thomas? Yeah, right. Where are you pointing that camera right now? Right at Good work.
So Thomas, you need to point it at boats.
Yeah, we kind of want boats. Right. Sailing boats.
You don't want to be looking at your mum or your dad or your girl. What's your girlfriend's name?
He's available.
You told me the other day you had a girlfriend.
No, that was the other one.
Oh,
remember, they look the same.
Oh, they're twins. So this,
all right, so up next, who have we got?
Windfoilers. Sorry, no, we haven't. We've got the kites.
Oh, geez, there he is.
Oh, he's out.
Far out.
Not sure if any of the kites are actually racking up.
Didn't know.
Windfoilers.
He's going windfoiling. Why is he's got a wasp? Why isn't he wasping? Because he realises the competition is way too good.
He's decided that windfoiling is the future, and he's having a crack at it.
All right, so talk us through who are the big names in the windfoil.
Big names in windfoiling: Gastrad, Starboard, Neil Pride.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who else. The other ones.
The other guys that sail. What about Dorian? That guy Dorian and
Van Roosenberg.
Yeah, he's all right.
He goes
apparently.
all right. Hang on.
We had him here last year for Bangin the Corners, same with Kieran.
You run with it, I'm struggling with my paper.
You are absolutely having one, aren't you? So up next is the Windfoilers in Bangin the Corners. So everyone is doing 3 races, and the top 5 after those 3 races will go through to the next round tomorrow. Is that right?
Correct.
That's right.
Possibly today. Depends what time we if we get this set out, cancel.
There's
there we go.
seriously no rules when it comes to this. We're just making it up
Righto,
as
2
we
minutes.
go.
That's one rule. We've got 2 minutes, and then 1 minute, and then the start. So that's definitely
ready?
one rule. Yeah, we're on.
Right, here we go.
Been waiting for ages. So here we have in this. Not sure who's actually entered, but the what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windfalls. My money's on this. Looks like Dolph Lundgren, this young Max.
So where's Max from? Have you
He's
found
from New
out?
Zealand.
Yeah, but where? It's a big country.
He's in the Navy.
Is he?
Yeah.
What does he do in the Navy?
He's learning to do stuff. I think he wants to be an electrical engineer or something.
It sounds pretty
Maybe
good.
a mechanical engineer, one of the engineerings.
So surely we've got some other stuff we can talk about with regards to the sailors. Look how far back from the line they are.
They are.
They actually are
We've got a minute
really.
and 15 seconds to go, and these guys were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boards, 7 boards, 8 boards. Turn up everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 windfoilers, all having a crack. So we've got 1 minute to go, and they're about a minute off the line. What's going on there?
I'm just checking what's going on here. We've got racing has been put on hold at the Geelong 49er FX and NACRA 17 wheel, so people are watching us instead.
Oh, that's all right. I was going to say, we don't care about that. This is where the racing's at.
Yeah, this is
World
it.
titles are nothing.
Oh, okay, hang on. I've got some inside information here. Max is from Tauranga.
Tauranga.
So guess where another big sailor from Tauranga. We've got Molly Meach, Sam Meach, Peter Burling, Saunders.
Who's Peter?
He's that guy.
Oh, that's that guy, Blair.
That's that guy.
Oh, here we go. We've got 15 seconds to go. Everyone's up and going. That man, Maxi Boy, is controlling the fleet.
Controlling the peak.
The young Kiwi guy there of money.
Count us down.
Well, 3, 5, 4. Oh, good start. He just sat down. I'll cop that. Good start, boy.
All right, let's
764 is Ollie Mayman. Ollie's been talking it up all week.
Rolly wasn't even going to come out today, but he just jumped off his
He was too tired. I'm too scared. He's 14 years old. He shouldn't get tired. Look who's just above him.
Is that Chris?
That is Chris.
That is the regatta
There he
organiser.
goes. Will he be able to pull off a jibe?
Doubt it.
Max
no.
is through the jibe. Ollie's through the
Oh,
jibe.
he's
Chris
struggling.
on the inside.
And,
Oh, we had a
no,
stack.
no,
Young
no,
Money's
no.
had a stack. Danica's just gone in behind him. Tim Wood is way back in the pace. JP just on the inside of Chris. Get it going. He's
Come on,
170
Chris,
years
pump it.
old. And he's out here having a crack. Angus
Oh,
Butterfield is
Danica's just
917.
gone in. No.
Anika's stacked in behind us too.
She's
so the
done. So here's our
two
top
young
5.
Hawaiians have had a day out. Maxi Boy from Tauranga.
Tauranga.
Oh, that another stack. Who's that? It was him. It was the man himself, Chris Frattrell.
The
Out he
107-year-old
goes.
regatta organiser couldn't cut it with the rest of the young lads.
That'll be $100 in chiropractic fees right there in that stack alone. Well, Maxi Boy pumping hard to get up towards the top of the mark. 674, Ollie Maven with his GoPro on his head.
He's getting all the action from on board as well. What a legend. Go Ollie Maidman
Chris
and
Frattrell,
Max.
is he-
Hey, Ollie's also from Tauranga.
Do we need a medic for Chris? Probably.
We've got another team onto that.
He's up and going. He's all right. So who's that on the inside? 917. Good tack there by Angus Butterfield to get on the inside of Ollie. Maxi Boy's just doing it easy. He does. Yeah, you watch Top Gun. He looks like the guy from the guy from Top Gun. He looks exactly like him. Goose, I think he's. No, not Goose.
Maverick.
No, it wasn't Maverick. That was Tom Cruise. It was the other guy.
The other guy.
With Iceman.
So anyway,
Iceman.
here we go.
Iceman,
Number
he looks
one,
like.
US
They call him
number
Iceman.
one. US number one.
Yeah,
Who we got
JP.
there? JP.
That's one of our foreign raiders here, all the way from Hawaii. Young JP loves this style of racing. He doesn't want to do anything else except for banging the corners, and who would blame him? Maxi Boy up and around, Iceman up and around the first mark, or the last mark first.
So we've got our top 4 here.
Ollie into second, can he nail his tack?
The race is on for 5, and it looks like we've got our rigor mortis sailor, Tim.
Tim, yeah, well he knows, he just got to
Is it
stay
Tim?
in the top
It is.
5. Look at him. Yeah, he's just
He's as cool as a cucumber, this guy. He doesn't move.
So the Iceman, over he goes. Maxi boy in for a pretty convincing win.
Nice one, Max.
For race 1, but here's the race for second. Ollie was second at the mark. It looks like he screwed his tack up. And Angus Butterfield, he's only just joined the fray. He hasn't been here all week. This is Angus's first attempt at banging the corners, and he gets through his second.
And then young Ollie, the 14-year-old who was going to have a nap this afternoon, decided
Ollie,
to...
Captain Talk It Up, he come in third. And JP, the legend himself, give us a fist pump, JP, give us something.
He gave nothing.
He
He scratched his nose instead.
The race is here. Who's going to get fifth? It looks like Tim, old rigor mortis, will get fifth. Where's oh, here he comes. Hey, it was guts or gravy off the start, and it all turned to custard for him.
He was doing well. He had signs, but I think he only lasted for 30 seconds and he was done. Anyway, that's all right. Not bad for an old boy.
I've heard that about him. Anyway, Tim coming over for fourth spot. And
look at him. He's still not moving.
No,
look at this guy.
He doesn't.
He just stays
He doesn't go and
stationary.
sail for like 8 hours and not get tired. I said, no, why?
Of course he doesn't get tired. He doesn't do anything. He just goes up on the foil and stays there.
18:08. Here's young Marnie, who had a pretty good stack.
So Marnie's
first
sixth.
mark. Yeah, and now we haven't seen any. Oh, here comes Danica. So she's really last. She had a good stack too. So Chris is not last, which is good. Danica's still got a smile on her face. That's what I love seeing with these kids with this style of racing. They just love the fact that they can get out here and do this stuff. It doesn't look like any of the kites want to participate in our racing today. So they can go and...
Well, there's one, too.
Yeah, there's one, too. There he is. Chris Futrell, 87 years old.
107.
No, that's his kilos. 87-year-old and 107 kilo. He's out here windfall. He's got a 12.5 metre sail. Just to try and get him up and
it's bloody good on him though for getting out here, because he's done a lot of hard work in actually pulling this regatta together this year with
100%.
the amazing group of volunteers at the Bay of Islands Yacht Club. So a massive shout out to the team. And I guess the other thing as well is a shout out to the team in the kitchen who are actually catering for everyone.
How good's our lunches?
Oh my gosh. And then tonight we've got a Mexican night.
I think I've had a better ham salad roll than what I had here.
And we've got our Mexican night tonight.
Butter chicken last night was sensational.
No, last night we were at one of the sponsors, the Copthorne.
The other night was butter chicken.
Yeah.
Copthorne night last night. All you can eat at Copthorne.
So a massive thanks to
Copthorne and About Being Seen, the best t-shirts in the world.
A massive thanks to all of those sponsors. Here comes Danica from Hawaii.
Yeah,
nice
that's our last competitor over the line for the windfoilers. So that took a little while to get her through. I'm just going to do my paperwork, you sort it out.
All right, so Randy's got a fair bit of paperwork going on here. He can't actually do two things at once. I'm surprised he's able to have a conversation and hold on to a microphone.
What?
Even that he struggles. How come your tongue's out so far?
Because it makes it easy to do the job.
It makes it easier. So yeah, just a huge thanks to everybody who's watching. And if you've got any comments or got any questions about how this whole thing is operating, we won't be able to answer them because we've got no clue.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got no clue. We're completely making this up as we go. But that's one of the beauties about Foyle Bay of Islands, is that you get these really great days leading up to the big main event at the end of the week. So today we had the first 4 races of the A-Class Nationals, and those results, once they've all been processed, will be on the Bay of Islands Yacht Club website. So just jump onto Google, go Bay of Islands Yacht Club, and jump onto the Foyle Bay of Islands page and be able to bring up all of those results. Tomorrow the Wasp Nationals kick off.
And yes, you can jump onto that as well. A lot of jumping you'll do on there. Anyway,
do you want to do star jumps too?
No,
I reckon actually that'd be quite funny to see.
Star jumps, just quietly.
But we've got the Wasp Nationals starting tomorrow. 22 entries, so I hear. Apparently someone entered last night as well, so who knows, 20-something entries into the Wasps.
Oh yeah, that's right, your boy.
No, that's in the kite file, it is not
yeah,
mine.
He entered. Righto, 2 minutes to go, under 2 minutes for round number 2 of the Wasparoonies.
We really don't have kites.
No, the kites have said bug ears, we're too tired and want to just practice, so well, that's a bit of a shame because the kites on this course are pretty loose. But
they are loosey-goosey.
That means more fun for the Wasps and more fun for the windfoilers.
So we're still going to have everybody in this round, because, and then we got another one, and then we start the elimination.
Correct.
Right, okay, good to know where we're at. I didn't read the sailing instructions.
Correct, you did.
Whoever does read the sailing instructions?
This bloke here didn't, old Doug.
No, that's Barry.
Barry is aviation. So it's actually Sam Street. Apparently
He's all right. He won the
he got
Inspire.
third or something in the Australian Nationals or second or something.
And isn't he also in for the Sail GP?
He's going for the Sail GP Inspire program, so
Yeah.
he will be over in Sydney having a crack in the Sail GP World, which is in 2 weeks in Sydney. That's going to be unreal.
Now tell us, are you going to be there?
I am. I've got a best job in the world this year for Sail GP, which had the best job in the world last year, but this one's better. I'm actually on water.
Oh my God, you get
doing
to see
the commentary straight from the water, and our commentary
not in
along
London.
with Mark Ablett will be going straight to the app, and that's going to be really cool. We're doing the Wasps, the Inspire, and the F50, so really excited about that.
Really quickly before we get into that, the Wasp
40
and
seconds
Moth
to go.
guy. Okay, Wasp and Moth guys are actually giving away. Actually, we're doing a silent auction for a Wasp main and a Moth main.
Yep.
Again, on the website, Bay of Islands Yacht Club website, on the Foil Bay of Islands page, you can actually do a silent bid and get yourself a brand new Moth or Wasp sail, thanks to Mark Ablett and his team.
Awesome job there by the guys from Wasp and Moth.
All right, how long we got?
Mac is a legend. There's no doubt about it. We've got 15 seconds to go. And Kalen Rochford, he can start this bloke, and he just can't seem to convert. But Barry and Mary and Bill and Bob and Ben and whoever else, these two, 69 and
Here we go. Oh,
good start
clean
there.
start by everyone.
Kalen, once again, up tight, but you watch him, he just puts the wing in and stops. See?
Oh.
He needs to sort that out. He's got the start and done.
That's not good.
Just
We've
the
got
rest of the race he
Elise.
just struggles with.
Elise Beavis in third here. Great to see Elise back in the game.
Yeah, she's a New Zealand
Emirates
Wasp
Team New Zealand
president or whatever she is.
Yeah, she was president and Emirates Team New Zealand Brains Trust.
Yeah, some technical gurus. So how good's that, young lady? 69, Baz and Doug. Tight as on that mark. He's calling him up. There's a bit of hurry going on here. Barry just has to stay away from him. At least can nail her jibe. That's good action there.
She
Who are we
just
on here
took
with
it
the
easy.
camera?
Oh no!
Oh,
he's
young
gone in.
2142. That is Caleb Ewing. No good there. The same with Wannabe Pete. He's had a bit of a shocker there as well.
See, what happens is one goes over and all those behind end up struggling to get through as well.
Yeah, 100%. You know,
Yeah.
it didn't make this start.
The domino effect in play.
Little Stella didn't get off the start line, so she won't be figuring in this, which will probably ruin her chances for the final. The 69, it's Doug or Barry. One of them is in front of the other one, Doug or Barry.
Doug is in front, then followed by Barry, followed by Elise, and then we've got Shawnee Herbert, who seems to be doing some bunny hops. And he's not going very
that's
fast.
Jackie Parr, 2246 Jack Parr.
2246. Okay, we got it wrong.
Sean
Oopsie.
hasn't
Sean
played the
hasn't.
game.
He's not featured in this one. Is he gone home?
Where is he? He might have broke some gear. That's
Oh,
not
dear.
good the day before the Nationals.
Oh, no.
2142. Caleb Ewing in third. So he's pretty consistent, Caleb. That's all you need to be. There's that guy that started first, number 6, old Kalen Rochford. Can start, can't race.
Doug is still in the lead in boat number 69, followed by his teammate Barry. But Barry going in for the underneath action. He couldn't quite get there. And I know our camera's not looking at that, but that's all right. Here is Elise coming around here now.
Who are we on here? We're
Who
on
are we
Elise.
We're on
Righto.
Elise. Elise is amazing. She's
Elise
an
is
inspiration.
Killing it. She is killing it. She wants to be seen. It's all about being seen here in the early part of the Foyle Bay of Islands week. And these guys are getting some pretty cool exposure. I believe, how cool is this? JP's sister watches it in her dorm room back at somewhere
I heard
in America.
About that. Yeah, they were cheering for the
And they were cheering and JP won the race. How
there was
sick's
more
that?
people viewing that race than there were the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Maybe just a slight little bit
Yeah.
less. Hang on, don't like getting splashed there.
We've got some real late starters in this race, but how's the race on for the final position or the lead position? And it looks like
Doug
Doug
and
just
Barry.
got in front of Barry.
No, Barry's in front of Doug. Get
Barry
it
got in
right.
front of Doug. Doug was in front of Barry. Now Barry's trying to get back on Doug.
And I
It's
reckon-
Barry then Doug.
Who are you
Doug
picking?
then
Who are you
Barry.
picking? I'm
It'll be
picking
Doug
Barry.
then Barry. Barry then Doug. I think Doug's in front of
No,
Barry.
Barry's in front of
Front
Doug.
of Barry's in front
Come
of
on,
Doug.
Barry.
Come on, Barry. Don't be a Barry, be a Ben. Come on. Get that thing
And
over the
Barry
finish
looks
line.
like he's got it.
He done it easy.
Yeah, he had. Look at that.
Well
we were
done,
just
Barry.
talking it up. Barry was a good Barry and
Second
Doug
was
was a
Doug.
Doug. And here you go. Here is Elise. She's going to come up in third, which is going to help her numbers for the overall standings and Bangin the Corners.
Yep.
So she had a
stay in the
7th and a
top
3rd
five.
now. 7th
Here's,
and a 3rd.
Here's Wannabe
Oh, there he is. He's having a shocker today.
Pete. He's almost want to be a sailor the way he's going.
Yeah, I know.
Having a Barry Crocker.
I reckon, no,
Or
you
should
know
we
what he's
call him
doing?
Barry?
You know what he's doing?
Teddy, what are you doing, mate? He's pulled out.
Oh, Ted.
Teddy, come on, keep going, young man.
He had a bit
cranky.
of a moment. He's not happy. He was waiting all day for this.
Yep.
He didn't even go out today to train. He was like waiting for Bangin the Corners.
Look at Stella. She's had a shocker, but I bet she smiles when she comes past us.
Come on, Stella!
I think I've seen a happier sail.
Look at her. Look at her. She's so happy.
That, ladies and gentlemen, right there is what it's all about.
And rumour has
Kids
it
out having fun.
she's not going to go back to the P class or the Starling because she's just discovered foiling.
2289, well done to her, is Jack Towers. And
Here comes the next Peter Bell.
2113, the wannabe sailor. Kenny will actually finish this time.
No, so what I was going to say is I reckon he's just like, he's downplaying his skills right now as he comes into the Nationals.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, he's playing it.
Well, he's blowing his chances of getting into the final of the Bangin the Corners
what's more
Cup.
important, the Bangin the Corners Cup finals or winning the Nationals?
I can't even believe you asked me that.
These are big decisions. All right, I think we are back on for audio. Well, that's what happens.
You've got one
Oopsie
job.
daisy.
You've got one job. Get your audio sorted out, Suellen. I've got my paperwork sorted out. You can't even sort your audio out.
Do you want a toilet brush to the face? Yeah, all right, we've got it back now. Thank you, everybody. See, this is why comments help. Feedback. I tell you what, I'm going to give you some feedback at the end of the day.
I wonder how long we've been off audio.
No, I don't think we were off that long. Because I just saw the comment come up and it said you guys pulled out the audio. And there's this laughing, crying face.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, now we've...
Live Sail Die's got some technical issues.
You
Bangin
have
the Corners is
technical
going
issues.
great guns.
Hang on, it took you like an hour and a half to set the course up because you were like pedantic about it.
Well, you got to be. This is serious stuff.
I think this is the Intergalactics, isn't it?
No, this is serious.
Okay, we are back on. All right, I know what's happening actually, so just stand by for a second.
We've
I need
got
to make
1
a phone
minute
call.
to sort it out.
Guys,
Uh-oh.
off again. We have had a little bit of a technical issue and we will be back with audio shortly. So keep watching. We're still going to bring you lots of sailing action and we will be back with audio shortly. Stand by.
Oh, it might have just been over. We're going to give it to him, but JP down on the pin. Money. Come on, Danica! Oh no, sorry about that, folks, but we are back. We had a little technical issue. Maxi Boy is leading. We have NZL, that's Ollie Mayman into second spot. There's that young Ollie. 917. No, it's Angus Butterfield, sorry. Ollie's coming in third. Christopher Trell was third, but he's decided to go past somebody. One of his friends must be way over there on the catamaran. He's going to show him how good he is on the wind foilers. He's gone way off track. Tim Wood had a massive stack. Hope we got that on the shot, but he was coming off that line. He broke the start. Oh, there's another collision maybe. Danica and Chris. Danica just tacked right in front of Chris over here to our right, but there's a little bit of carnage over here, so Chris couldn't get below Danica. And the leaders are way over there. We're just going to stick with fourth here. We're going to follow JP. All right, let's follow fourth and then get the leaders coming into the finish.
We're sharing now.
Are we back online?
Yeah, we're back on. We're sharing.
All right, we're sharing.
All right, here we go. What's happening?
Max is leading.
Excellent. Who's second?
Angus Butterfield second with Ollie right behind him.
And then JP.
Young JP with his sister cheering loudly over in some university in America. Righto, pull up here, driver. Pull up here. We'll follow him in here. So yeah, Angus Butterfield coming in for second.
Shiver McTimbers. Well, that was a bit of a stressful race. You know what? It doesn't matter what happens. If you have a fault, if you have a technical issue, don't drop your bottom lip. Get yourself back in the game, and that's just what we've done.
Just go forward, mate. He's trying to go below you. Money's there. Just hold here for you, old man.
Oh, here comes Chris.
Look at him blowing. He's blowing like a tyre. Fitness is not his strong point, obviously. 6-7-4, young Ollie Mayman just going over in third. The man who had a pretty close, I think he was over, but then he sat down. Then a big stack. Big Timmy Woods coming. Yeah, US 1 JP coming over for 1, 2, 3, 4th spot. He's missed the consistency. He'll be in the final if he keeps that up.
Not bad by the young kid from Hawaii.
I still can't get over the fact that 3 kids from Hawaii have come all the way to New Zealand just to have a play here. It's so cool.
Well, I mean, seriously, look at this place. You come over, this is your second time coming over here to have a play. And
yeah,
like,
I didn't come from
nothing.
Hawaii. I'm not the other side of the world. I'm from Australia.
Well, it took you 14 hours to get here, and it probably took them about the same amount of time.
Yeah, I paddled. My paddle board. Got a bit of current, adverse current. Young Money Boy coming over the line. Here he is. Look at him blow. Hey?
He's done well.
I'd say he'll be in bed by 6:30 tonight with Big Dog. You don't have Big Dog over here.
No, we've got Goodnight Kiwi now.
Goodnight Kiwi. He'll be in bed with
storytelling.
Goodnight Kiwi. I'd say Mr. Christopher Trell. Tim Wood, who broke the start, had a big stack, is coming in now to do me paperwork. This is where I get up.
All right, so paperwork time again. And yeah, there we go. Right, so back in the game, we
Maxie boy, 2
are
from 2.
now going to Max, 2 from 2. Not bad, hey?
Iceman, sorry.
He's going in as a hot favourite for the final round.
Iceman.
So, look, we do apologise for that, but that's okay. We kept going. We didn't want to cut the broadcast because it was just way too much fun to be head out here to start all over again. We're going to come on to the third race of the Wasps, which is the third race. That's their last race for this afternoon. For
Last race of the qualies.
Yep.
We might get the finals off. Just stay tuned. We will tell you if the wind's up. So if the time is 4:21 here in Auckland. So the wind's up. We'll get this final in.
You reckon we're getting the first round of the final?
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, what about communications to the sailors to make sure they know that some of them have to go home and cry?
Oh, I don't care about them. They'll find out after this if they're in the final.
Sounds pretty good to me.
And then, oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Excuse me. I don't want to burp on camera.
Yeah, we are all levels of class here
well, at least
at
I didn't do
Bangin
it
the
on camera.
Corners.
I could have dropped the dirty big burp on camera. And that
Well,
would
you've said a lot of other filthy things on here, so,
don't
you know, come on now. Hey,
Hey, finishing last. She tipped over, tacked right in front of Chris. Chris had to avoid a collision. But she's still smiling. Good girl. What an absolute crackerjack. I think she's about 11 years old, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. By the time these kids are 20, they'll be falling for 10 years. I just can't get over that. At 20 years old, I definitely didn't have 10 years of falling under my belt.
Did you have 10 years of anything under your belt?
Alcohol?
There we go. You're setting a great example for the next generation of sailors here, bringing everyone Banging the Corners.
Yeah, we only started 8 actually. There we go.
Sorted?
What's that for? Kites? We're in the kites. The kites are coming to play. Finally. Hold this. I've got to hit my kite sheet now. Jeez, the paperwork is just horrendous.
Anyway, so we are gonna We're gonna get the kites. Alrighty. How many kites we got? 1. Sitting on the line.
No, I've got a couple.
2, 3, 2,
Couple of young
3,
juniors, I think it
4. Okay, and then the rest of them are down training.
is. Yeah, well,
Fun.
they're nationals.
Their nationals start tomorrow.
So they probably should do a bit of training and not muck around with this.
Well, I mean, they have no worries. They're not going to break a rig or anything.
No, they're not. They might break foils,
Yeah.
strings.
Or pride.
Pride could be a massive one. And coming up to 2 minutes, I just got to make sure I'm spot on the timing because I know on my side of the department to fail like yours.
Like my side of the department.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all right.
Drop
We
batteries.
yeah, look, it's okay. I changed them,
Sat
obviously.
around the club all day on Tinder doing your stuff, and all you had to do is put some batteries in, but no.
So anyway, that's not what I was doing, but thank you for the little heads up and inside information into what I
If you're
do
on
during
Tinder,
my
look
day.
up Suellen. She's on Tinder, just looking around for a boy, any boys, or maybe even girls. I'm not
I
sure.
can control this microphone now, and I've just taken it away from you because you're spitting absolute rubbish. And we've got the kites. How long until their start? 2 minutes
The Blue Peter just went up.
until their start. And
We've got 1, 2, 3. That's not a kite, that's a parasailer. So it looks like we've got 3 juniors. Can you ask the big boat whether they've got any? We might have to go to the big boat and
all right, how long we got now? Minute 30?
nope, minute 40.
I was pretty close.
10 seconds off. If you're 10 seconds off at the start, you've blown it. So you can't be pretty close. You need to be spot on. 3 kites by the looks of it, and they're all the young juniors. Young Hugo, he's here. His old man said Hugo just froths on Banging the Corners racing.
Sat across from Hugo last night, and basically all he was saying is that, you know, if you're not a kite foiler, basically you just may as well not get up in the morning. I think he's quite biased.
How good's that?
And the other thing as well is Luke was sitting there and rolling that's his dad, rolling his eyes because not only does he realise that his son is pretty cool, but he's also realised that his son is way better than him.
1 minute to go, and we've got
We'll get them in a second.
one young kite. I don't know where the other kiters are going. Let's take it off.
Well, this is the thing. I didn't think we had any kiters. We got nothing.
Well, we're going to give Hugo a run because that's what we do here at Banging the Corners. You want to have a crack, we'll give you a run.
All right. Well, why don't we sneak over to the other side of the line, get what we need, and then come back to it.
Yeah, good call because Hugo's about to get started. 30 seconds to go, and he's definitely going to win this race because he's the only one in it. We just need to get some batteries, so we'll try and get you a little bit of footage as we're getting batteries off the boat. Oh, man down, woman down. Oh, there's batteries coming at us everywhere. 6-5, turn around if you can. And we have our starter. There it is, right in your ear. Young Hugo Wigglesworth, 11 years old, ripping in with a 12-metre kite. His kite is bigger than he is older, if that makes any sense. He's got more numbers on it than he is older. So into the jibe marker. We're following him on the jibe. We've got another late starter here. Who is this? That's his dad. Can't start. Hey, old Luke. We're getting lapped by his son here. That would be embarrassing. Imagine that this afternoon. We're going to get right up underneath young Hugo, who's just sending it down to this bottom mark with his dad on a big chase. His dad's put the kite in the water.
Hello.
His day is over. You're back.
I am back, see?
Hugo sending it around the bottom.
On, Hugo. Number 10, he's 11 years old.
And he's got a 12-metre kite. So 10, 11, 12.
This could be interesting. We've got all the wasps hanging around his turning mark. Let's just see how good he is. Let's see if he can tack, lift up his kite, and avoid everyone.
He's telling them, get out of the road!
Out of the way.
Rightly so, too. He's giving him a spray. And that's not good course.
Just...
Max bloody Iceman. Get off the course,
that's
Iceman.
Terrible.
Get up,
look
Hugo.
at him, he just did it. Swinged around. What a legend.
Flat out across to the... he's probably doing 20... maybe 25, 20 knots.
I reckon more.
And you know what's going to happen here? He's going to lap his dad. Come on, lap your dad.
He really is going to lap his dad.
Oh, no, he's
That's not his dad. His dad's
No, his dad put the kite in the water. That's his dad there with the green kite.
Ah, bugger. He's quit. Look at him. Lost the energy.
So,
lost the will.
His dad's gone around the
Holy
course.
shivers.
We've got another late. We've got a big chase. Geez, these guys are
Good.
start late. Come on, Hugo. Oh, he sat it down a little bit at the mark. How's our footage there going?
Yeah, we're not on him at the moment, but we're going to be right now.
Get the footage of the sailors, mate. You don't want to see us.
No, don't look at us. We're terrible.
Yeah, get these sailors on. The guy who was chasing there just absolutely got drilled on that mark because he tried to push too hard on the tack mark. But young Hugo Wigglesworth coming over for a win. Give us a jump.
Yeah, there
right on
goes.
Woo!
Mate, I am jealous of that kid. What a dude.
How sick was that?
He's going to be one of those cool kids, hey?
He already is.
Yeah. Cool teenager.
His dad was telling me how he gets on the beach with his with one of those wings on a skateboard and goes up the beach 100 miles an hour on the skateboard, and he's into kiteboarding, he's into all this sort of cool stuff.
What are you into that's cool?
Ice creams.
I was going to say you're a little cold-hearted sometimes with how mean you are to everybody. Some of the nasty stuff that comes out of your mouth. Seriously. Right, what do we got up next?
Wasps should be next.
Okay, so this is now round 3 for the wasps.
Round 3 of the wasps should be coming up. If all things are equal, if we are on the same page, looks like he's actually got a windfoiler. Have we had a windfoil? We haven't had a second race of windfoil. Yeah, we've had two.
We have. We've had two. We did that while we had the audio issues.
Yeah, right. So we need to get our third wasp race off to find out who's in the final.
All right. So while we take a break here, we've got some other sponsors that we need to thank.
Yep, we need to thank our other sponsors of Explore. OC Tenders, very cool boats.
Northland Cleaning.
Yep, best cleaners in Northland.
36 Degrees, fantastic yacht brokers.
Yep, NZ Sailing.
Yeah, they're great. Countdown. Max Coffee.
Max Coffee, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
What is goodbye?
Goodbye Outer's sunscreen, made here in Northland.
Oh yeah, that's really cool, that stuff. I've seen some of that stuff.
And Flying Kiwi Parasail. That's a parasail that we've seen hanging around in the sky over the last few days.
Thank you once again to all our sponsors here for the 2020 Foyle Bay of Islands Week.
And if you are a wasp or a moth sailor and you want to get your hands on a brand new sail, jump onto the Bay of Islands Yacht Club website, click on Foyle Bay of Islands, then click on the silent auction option and you can get yourselves a brand new sail.
If you win.
Well, you've got to get the highest bid to win. So, like, if you bid the highest, then it's yours.
Right.
Guess what else?
There's Sam the man, there's your boy. Look. You watch the voice change now, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Bullock's just entered the arena. And there's a certain lady who absolutely just thinks he is the bee's knees.
Yeah, and she's currently taking photos on another boat, so we hope that she's
you are
able
kidding me, Suellen.
to find the focus button.
You are kidding me.
Anyway, so the other thing as well that we need to do a shout out is we're doing another auction, and that is for a foiling kit for a laser.
Stat. Actually, you know what this start is?
That was hilarious.
This is the kite boards for the big boys.
Oh,
that's what's
right.
happening here. This is what
We
was supposed to
split.
happen.
We
to
split.
These pelicans didn't join in the list to start with, and just made everything so hard.
And we've split.
Now I need to get
So just really quickly, I need to finish that about the foiling kit for the laser. So we've got another one of those on offer, and that auction's going to go for a little bit longer. And yeah, that's really cool. So if you've got a laser and you want to be an awesome laser sailor, make sure you get yourself onto the Bay of Islands Yacht Club website and bid for the foiling kit for your laser. And you too could be at Foil Bay of Islands on your laser.
Yep, all they need is 5 classes. Any 5 classes can come here. I was talking to Chris today about it. He said, we don't care, as long as there's at least 5 boats.
Yep.
They'll send a class up. So they're trying to get the NACRA 17s here, the A class are here.
So we had the wind foilers last year, we had kites last year, we had no wasps. Yes, we did. We had 2 wasps and we had
Chris
1 moth.
and Chris Futrell.
So we've actually got 75 entries this year. That's massive. Like last year we only had 30.
I know, the fact that we've got 3 national titles, all
4.
means
3.
3.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't count. 3 national titles.
My
A
God,
class,
I'm going to go home
wasp.
with sore shoulders tonight.
A class, wasp, and kite foilers.
God.
You love it. Alrighty.
Anyway, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go for the speedsters of the kites.
So this would be, hopefully we've got Lucas as well. Lucas and
Lucas is
Christina.
out
Sam.
Sam's out here.
Oh, and we've got young
doing a
Hugo.
bit of a ride.
He's like, I'm going to mix it up with the big boys. You're not going to hold me back.
So what have we got? 2 minutes. There it is.
Oh,
How good am I?
it's almost like you did a timer on
How
it.
good am I on my timing? Just looked
About
at the sun
time you
there,
got it right.
Looked at the shimmer on the water.
About time I got audio right too.
It would be audio and visual. It's only 2 things you got to do. Hugo! Rip in, son.
We've also got Georgia, our videographer, in the water at
That's her over
the
there with the
start
green
boat.
helmet.
And she's getting some really cool shots. So the daily highlights video will show some of these really cool shots of everyone in the water. She's brave.
No, she's crazy.
She's brave and crazy.
Oh.
She's a lunatic.
There's no way I'll be in the water. I mean, she's protected by a boat, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's no way I'll be in the water.
Oh,
look at
that looked amazing.
You've got a foiling boat just like. So the cool shots under the water that you would have got from the yesterday with the island. How cool was that?
Oh, that was pretty cool. How the islands? I mean, seriously,
home.
explore New Zealand. Massive thumbs up to those guys for looking after everyone yesterday.
1 minute to go. Absolutely explore New Zealand. If you're over here on holidays, check them guys out. They'll get you to wherever you want to be
and so
how you want to do it.
They've got Explore in Auckland and Explore Bay of Islands. So you've got lots of options with Explore.
Just go and explore with Explore.
And wear your About Being Seen t-shirt.
Yes, correct. About Being Seen. Look them up. They're a very cool little company that make really cool logos, or your logo, and they put it on to make it reflective.
Yeah, it's a Kiwi guy who lives in San Fran who's shipped back
Australia.
the shirts back to New Zealand. 170 shirts as a gift to his mother.
170 shirts. Oh, don't say. He just got done for bloody import tax now. You
Nah,
pelican.
he's sweet.
Righto, 15 seconds to go. Young Hugo Wigglesworth is up against his dad, Luke Wigglesworth. What they're doing here, they're getting the kite boards back on, the foiling kites back on track with the rest of it so everyone have 2 races. Hugo and his dad pushing hard. Hugo rolled his dad again. His dad is SLOW.
He looks like he's going to
Hugo
fall off.
is fast.
We've only got the two. It's a father and son competition, and Hugo is owning his
Once
dad.
again, showing his dad how to sail a kiteboard.
Oh, seriously, his dad looks like a broken piano. Look at him, he's going to come off the foils as well.
Oh, Hugo
no,
sat it
Hugo!
down. Here's your chance,
Teabag
Luke.
in
Don't
the
stuff it
water.
up.
He's going to stuff it up. Look at how clumsy he looks.
He's jive, that's all right. He's just got to get around the
Oh,
jive. And he's off.
he
Now
did.
it's Luke's chance.
Not bad.
Can Hugo chase?
Come on, Hugo.
I'm
Don't
backing
let
him
him
in.
do it.
I'm backing him in.
Nah.
Luke loves going fast. It's
Nah,
just a
it's
dead
all
set
Hugo.
speedster. But look at young Hugo. He's got his stance wide. And he is ripping into his dad. I reckon there's a bit of side bet going on here.
So we've only got two kites in
Nearly
this
got
race.
thrown off the bloody
I thought
boat.
that we were going to get all the top guys as well, but there's only two in this.
They've decided to stay out of it. So Luke in front of Hugo.
Hugo's got a big kite on and Luke has got a small kite on. What's going on
one's
there?
a pump up, one's a race board.
Yeah, but
One's
yeah.
one goes fast and the other one goes faster. I think the guy that's down fast is
I
young
reckon it's
Hugo.
Hugo. He's going to cut inside his dad
Yeah, he's
here.
got a better lane coming up the top mark here, so he'll nail this tack.
Yeah,
His
Luke
dad'll-
is a complete
his
overlay.
dad can't tack. He normally does grannies, and
He
here he
does.
goes. Yep, he's doing
Oh,
a granny.
he's doing another granny.
How embarrassing. Not young Hugo, but
Let your 11-year-old son just own you on the
taxi
race
goes
course.
and sends it.
Far
And the
out.
Manly Sailing Club, this young kid, and here in, not Manly in Australia, Manly in New Zealand. And he's just, I reckon he's a future world champion.
He is definitely a future world champion. He's owning it out here on the race course.
His dad looks a little bit tentative. He's going to go up and above the
So he's
start finish
disqualified.
line, which
He's
you're not
out.
supposed to do.
Disqualified.
He'll either get disqualified or come second. Hugo in and around for the tack. Not a bad tack. We'll just hold here and follow the action in. You on the sailors? Are you filming sailors or filming your girlfriend? You got to
He's
focus on
filming
the
sailors.
sailors.
It's a little bit loose out here from all angles.
Hugo Wigglesworth. This will be Chew from Chew. And no doubt he'll do a jump.
He is going to, so
that
stay on him.
style
Here
of
he
kid.
goes. Go, Hugo! There he goes.
Up,
Clockwork.
up and away. So graceful.
No, and here comes Luke. Oh my God.
Mate, give me a good job in the Australian cricket team.
You've got one job, is to keep the paperwork dry. And here comes Luke, Papa Luke Wigglesworth, letting his 11-year-old son own him on the race course. That is embarrassing. However, I think what would be more embarrassing if everyone actually saw you and I attempt this. How's that paperwork going? It's all stuck together now, isn't it?
It's wet.
You monkey.
Yeah, that's not. So,
All right, here we go. 3 minutes until the Wasps. This is the final race for the Wasps in the qualifying series.
correct.
And then we will know who the top 5 are. And then from that top 5 goes into the next round.
Into the final.
And the
There's one
final-
race.
And then that's it, isn't it?
One race winner
But
takes.
aren't we doing this again tomorrow as well?
Yeah, but for this today.
So we're not doing an actual series. It's like just a day
It's a
series.
series today. We
So you're a winner of the day. Vote of the day.
You win today.
How's your timer going
What's
there?
happening when we watch? It looks stupid. Oh well.
How's
I'll
you going?
work
We're
it out.
coming up for 2 minutes anyway for the Wasps. And it has been Barry and Doug who have led the charge. We've
Now,
seen...
wait, 69's Barry, is that right? Or is he
No,
Doug?
69 is Doug. 2171 is Barry. That's
he's
Barry.
Barry.
Right there on screen now. That is Barry.
Yep. He reacted to Barry. So.
Yep. So we've had Stella Bilger
2
who's done
minutes
well.
to go.
We've had Elise Beavis bringing up on
Is that
the
for an old
inside.
school watch? I
What
don't know how I
is
got that, but it's pretty cool.
Holy
I reckon you can
shivers,
see
that's
that.
a new feature on the
No,
iPhone.
focus on the sailors. Keep focusing on the sailors, all right? They're here for the sailors. Number 6, guess
All
who?
about the sailors.
Callan Rochford. I reckon, here's my prediction, right?
Yep.
He'll have a good start, and then he'll blow it about 15 metres off the start. He normally puts his windward wing in because he's pushing too hard, and then he just puts him behind. So I reckon he needs to sort that out.
Hey, really quickly, a big shout out to all the sailors who are watching in Geelong who can't watch the 49er
Are they
FX
blown out?
and NACRA
Golf
17
league.
because they've got no wind.
They were almost blown out yesterday, and they win. Typical Melbourne.
No
We don't have that problem here.
It's not Melbourne, it's Geelong.
What's Melbourne?
No, it's Geelong. It's a
my God,
different
Victoria.
spot, and there's no wind, so they're watching us and watching these guys instead.
We don't have that problem up here in the Bay of Islands
Bay of
in New
Islands,
Zealand.
perfect. It's like clockwork. Every day, 1 o'clock, sea breeze kicks in, the sailors head out.
1 minute to go for the final race of the Wasp qualifying for Thursday's series.
Okay, let's do it right now. Who's your pick to win this one? I know who I've got. Who are you picking?
I'm going to pick. Sean Herbert.
Ooh.
I reckon Sean's going to finally pull his finger out of his behind and have a crack.
All right, I'm going to pick Barry, whose real name is actually...
Is that 69?
No, that's Doug.
2171.
Sam Street. I'm going to go for Sam Street. So you've got Shawnee Herbert.
Yep.
I'm going to go Sam Street. Actually, you know what? I'm also going to go Stella Bilger and Elise Beavis.
For the top 5?
Can I pick 3 favourites?
3 out of 5. You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
was going to listen to you.
No one ever
1
does.
minute 15 to go.
There we go. Elise might be early
3,
here.
15 seconds
15
to go.
seconds. I was going to say that.
10
didn't sound
seconds
good.
to go.
Oh.
Callum Rochford giving him a bit of hurry-curry again. Shawnee Herbert.
Oh, clear
See, look at
start.
him, he smokes the start.
Look at it.
Doug and Barry off the
Doug
pin.
and Barry.
And these pair just continue. I reckon this is going to go on for the next 3 days.
Sean Herbert is in 3rd.
Caleb's finally decided to join the race. My pick is in 3rd.
Your pick's in 3rd. My pick is in 1st,
Your
but
young
it's
ladies
still
are
too
behind us,
early.
so they're, one of them is anyway.
That's all right. They're both back there, but
So
that's all right.
Barry's in and around. Doug stuffed his jibe. Put too much nose in,
it
so
means
Shawnee
that Sean
Herbert.
Herbert's going to get in
Can
there.
he get in there? Doug, what are you doing, Doug?
Doug, that's no way to win races.
Doug,
That's terrible.
You're a dud, Doug. Have a crack, mate.
And Elise comes into the top 5 there.
Sean Herbert has got a bit on there with 2187. Joshy Bull, Mr. Consistency. And Elise is way up there as well.
Yeah, so
so
Elise is top 5.
Doug has got a bit on. Barry is around first.
Followed by Josh Bull, then Sean Herbert, then Doug, and then Elise.
Elise, a nice, good race here for second. We're going to try and stick on this race for second.
Oh, he's
Doug's
put it
had
in the
another
water.
one in.
One broken wing doesn't help. You need to keep those wings out of the
One
water.
in, Doug can't handle pressure.
No, he can't handle pressure.
No.
Doug is in a pressure cooker. And we've still got Barry in the lead, followed by Josh Bull and then Sean Herbert. Sam Street, though, that's Barry's real name, is Sam Street. He's part of the Sail GP
There he goes, he's
Inspire.
put his foiling tack.
Nice.
Just a slight little sit down. That thing's moving. That
Yeah,
boat.
but no, he did that all right. He did that better than you or I could
mate,
do
he's
it.
killing
Just
it.
rate it.
Yeah, that was good. That's what I
Rate
said.
it.
It was a good tack.
You
What
said
part
it
of
put
good
down.
tack does they understand?
I didn't hear that
2187, Joshy
Josh
Bull
Bull.
into second.
Sean
My
Herbert.
mate, want to be Pete Burling in for third. He's got a fair bit to do to win
And then
that.
Doug's coming up, bringing it up
Doug,
back into 4th.
Probably making 7,000 mistakes in this race.
And then
He's still in
Elise.
4th. Elise is in 5th, so she's gonna get through to the final. You would have to think with her consistency. All right, let's get over towards the finish line.
Let's keep our eyes
Call
on those
this in.
sailors.
So Barry is coming in towards the last mark for the last time in qualifying. Sam Street, aka Barry. We're not sure what is behind that, but they come up and specifically asked us if we could be called
Doug and Barry.
So we're here to oblige. Barry's in and around.
So Barry could very well take this.
2187, Joshy Bull in and around, and got a nice tack there, Josh.
Not too
Shawnee
bad.
Herbert in and around for third. But Doug,
Watch down here.
can Doug do it? No, he'll do it easy. There's no contest. Good race for 4th. Old Barry's put it in again. That's about his 15th time he sat it down. But Doug over. Sammy
No,
Street.
Barry over.
Barry over. The other
Then
Doug.
Josh Bull.
Josh Bull.
And then Sean Herbert.
Sean Herbert.
And by the looks of it,
Doug.
Doug is going to come in 4th. And
Doug.
Elise is going to come in 5th.
Doug the Dud. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Look at him. He's looking up as if something's wrong. I know what's wrong, mate. Go home and find a mirror. Jet ski right in the middle of the course.
It's a mosquito on water causing all
Whooshka.
kinds of problems. He's got no idea where to go.
2169, young Elise, the president from New Zealand Wasp Association, Team New Zealand member.
Team New
and
Zealand
here's my
Range
favourite
Wasp.
little sailor, Stella Bilger. She's consistent, eh?
Yeah, she is. She's just playing it cool. She's like, you know, there's no pressure.
I hope
It's
she gets
okay.
through. I'm not sure whether I think the second race will probably hurt her as far as getting through. I hope not, but
It might hurt her.
yeah, I think it will.
And here we go. Who's coming up here next?
2-1-4-2 is Callum Ewing.
Followed by 2-1-4-0.
4-0. That's Teddy. Our winner from last year. Hang on.
Teddy's got some pressure on him this year, though.
He has, Teddy. He's got some rock stars, and the man who can start but can't seem to do much else.
Can't finish. Well, he can.
And
You know, he
Callum
can finish,
Rochford.
but he just can't do the bit in between.
Come on, Callum.
He's
you
all
need to
right.
Sort
He's
it
all
out,
right.
matey.
Maybe we should give him a new hat.
Maybe. I reckon that's what we'll do. Because that hat definitely be giving him windage. If it's not, it's got to be doing something to him.
Well, this is
He didn't even know what he's won done. How bad's that?
Oh, I understand now. Here we go. Oh, hang on. That's Barry and Jerry on tour. Sean Patterson has just said Instagram for Barry and Jerry on tour. Who's Jerry?
I don't know. They
So
said
we've got
Barry and
Jerry.
Doug.
Why are these kids not using their real names? Barry and Jerry on tour.
Maybe their girlfriends don't know they're up here.
You know what? That's something we do actually need to make sure is that everyone does actually have an alibi
Supposed to be
for
here.
where they're meant to be. Because this is an entire week of foiling in the Bay of Islands, and there really is no better place to be for
Some
a
of these
week.
kids are probably running sick.
Oh, shivers. Yeah, that's
That might
right.
be why they call Barry and Doug.
Yeah, because
Their bosses are at home going,
no, they're teachers.
oh, they teachers.
No, they're kids. They should be at school.
Oh, yeah, that thing. No, don't worry about school. It's overrated.
Okay, so let's keep our eyes on the
And our last
sailors.
competitor, number 7, just coming over the line. I've just flipped my sheet there.
What's his name?
I've flipped my sheet. Hang on, I'll tell you. I'm a professional. Oh, how's me paperwork? I reckon I've got about one race left in it.
Your paperwork's having a shocker.
I'm not going to flip
Who's
it.
this one? This wasn't 2225. Who's that?
That's him.
That guy.
Yep. He is just finishing now.
And so
Got
we're
Liv
going to
Sail
go.
Die sticker on.
Yeah,
Thanks
most-
to Liv Sail Die for it's a female competitor. Thanks to Liv Sail Die. Suellen, if you can give any sort of messages back to them
Oh,
and let
you
them
know.
know we really appreciate you guys being up here with your team this week, giving us these awesome pictures.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Shit
you.
audio, but good pictures.
But no, Liv Sail Day actually sponsored the Wasp Nationals last year, and it was great to be a part of the event. It's
you get around a bit, you're
it's
sponsoring lots, that's good.
good up and coming class.
Anyone out there needs a videographer or photographer for their class, look them up. They go all right.
Thanks for that little shout out there. You do all right too.
There they go. And what's happening here? The windfallers are all getting towards the.
Oh no, they're just having a drink. They're just having
No,
something
they're
to
having
drink.
a drink, so
Oh no, you know what's going to happen here? So from what I think is going to happen here is our videographer Georgia has gone camera down. That's it. I'm done with the filming. I'm going to jump on a windfoil board.
She's gonna
Yeah.
have a go, is she?
Is she going to have a go? Because that's why she was all kitted up.
Ah, right.
She was all kitted
No,
up.
she's not.
3 minutes to go to the windfoilers.
Nah, she's
Oh,
not.
she's not doing it. She was going to.
You went off early.
She was all kitted up.
She was. I think she wanted to have a crack on a kiteboard, didn't she?
No. She's a windfoiler
Oh, is
from
she?
way back.
Way back.
Yeah.
She's how old is she? 12.
I don't know.
She's got a license. So she must be 18. She's got a Kermit. A car's called Kermit.
Hey, just a bit of a shout out to Nick Egnott Johnson for tuning in. Nick is my
Hey.
co-commentator.
Ask him if he's got a unicorn. How's your unicorn going, Nick?
Anyway, so he's my co-commentator on Monday night at the Stewart 34s.
Ask him.
Oh, he heard. Don't you worry.
Has he ever? How are you going with the unicorn? I'm not going to say it on air because I'm not as bad.
Anyway,
as
so
Nick
Nick Egnott Johnson, second in the world on the World Match Racing rankings, is going to be co-commentator at the Stewart 34s
Loves the
on
unicorn.
Monday night. So everyone is tuning in here to watch this Bang in the Corners. We've got no sailing vessels
2
in
minutes.
front of us at the moment. So you're looking at a green marker at the moment, but here comes one.
There we go. 2 minutes to go.
And 2 minutes to go, then we'll see everybody lining up on the start line. We're getting thrown around like rag dolls on board this boat because these windfoilers, kitefoilers, wasps, they are so fast, and we are not as fast.
I had Nick just to give you a unicorn thing. I had Nick on while I was doing the knackers, and he was co-commentating with me with Sarah Cook. Is it the young lady who's just announced the around the world? Was it Sarah Cook?
No, Bianca.
Bianca Cook. So us three were commentating. And we give her a key word to say, and it was unicorn, and she nailed it. And then Nick made an absolute goose of himself with a comment that he
Well,
made. So if
Nick
you can dig any
makes
of that
it.
audio out.
Nick makes a goose of himself quite a lot of the time, but sometimes he does quite well and he wins match races.
He goes all right, the
He
young,
does.
young fella.
Yeah. So
Bianca Cook, that's it.
Bianca Cook, yeah.
I'm pretty good with my names.
She is, Bianca Cook is NZ Ocean Racing, New Zealand Ocean Racing, the official entry from New Zealand to go into the Ocean Race 2021-22.
With 1 minute to go for the final race of the Windfoilers.
So the Windfoilers are staying right back from the line. That's why you can't actually see any sailing type equipment in camera at the moment. But those guys will creep up towards the line, and with about 1 second to go, they'll nail it and be
that's
really
how it's
fast.
going to play out?
Yeah, well, I think so, because that's basically textbook of what's been happening over the last few days, in case you've not been watching.
Remember, this is for the final position, so there could be some sailors out here. I know Maxi Boy, he's pretty much through unless some ridiculous thing happens to him. He's through to the final. This sailors here might have to just beat somebody by 1 spot to get enough points to get into the final.
How long we got?
We got 13 seconds on my clock, and they are up and wound up. Timmy Wood in the middle on the GA sails. He is trying to get the whole shot. Maxi Boy's in right on the pen.
Ooh.
Chris Trell's up the top. NZL, great start by everyone.
Nice.
Angus Butterfield, good start. Maxi Boy hit it with pace. So did Tim Wood.
Good
Chris
old
Petrell,
Good
who's
old.
only been in this wind foiling he's going all right, the old man.
He's been in it for an hour and a half.
Yeah, he's been doing it for JP on the inside. So hello to JP's sister out there.
Watching in the USA Dormitory.
Actually, that's Young Money on the inside. JP's on the outside.
Oh.
Maxi Boy around. KR 917 is Angus Butterfield in and around.
Oh, we've
Money
had some
has
stacks
hit
there.
the water.
No, that's not
JP's
good.
gone from deep to third just from one jibe. So good job there. Can Chris Petrell get it up and pumped? He will be blowing big time after this racing.
He is going to sleep
He's
well
not
tonight.
on camera, but I can tell you he is not foiling. So that is not good when you're on a foiling boat. Someone who is foiling is the Iceman, Maxi Boy. Followed hard by Angus Butterfield. Angus needs to take one off him.
And then you've got good old Rigor Mortis coming in fourth, who's just flown into third. He doesn't move, that man.
JP hates this part of the course. He hates.
Yeah.
He just can't seem to get it up
You can
far
see-
enough to get up to this mark.
And you can see, like, Tim is just stationary, not moving. And then you got young Ollie that having to
Come on, Ollie, you got to
do a bit
beat
of a
Tim.
pump. There you go.
Don't let Tim beat you, mate. Iceman in and around the second last mark. Angus
JP's
Butterfield slow on his tack.
Hey, JP's sister is actually watching from the
Hey,
US.
what's her name?
We're going to find out her name.
Tim Wood in for third. JP has gone way off track over to our right hand side and had an absolute shocker on that leg. He's gone from third at the first mark to deep five. So he's still in for the final.
Consistency for Tim, though, mixing it up with the youngsters on the race course.
Yep, and he is. You're 100% right. He'd be probably the youngest guy's, probably 5 times the youngest guy's age.
Not bad,
Probably
though.
easy, I reckon.
Here goes JP.
So we're right here with JP with his sister watching from deep south somewhere in America or Colorado. I think it's Texas.
Colorado, Texas,
No,
one of those.
I think it's Texas. I think she goes to Texas University.
So here we are back
Hope I
onto
get
the
that right.
finish line, and it does still look like
The Iceman.
the Iceman.
Val
Max.
Kilmer coming over the line.
Oh, that's who you're talking
Yeah, Val
about.
Kilmer
Right, I
from,
get it now.
From Top Gun. He looks like him. Look at him. He's just stalling on the line. Oh, he sat it down.
Oh, well, you know,
Oh, how cool.
you can get away with that.
And then he's given our videographer a ride. So that's good.
There you go. So there's the
Angus
swap over.
Butterfield in for second. Come on, Young Money. Keep going, brother. One of the young Hawaiians. Here he is. The old man of the sea. He was
Come
around.
on, Chris. Keep going. Don't
He actually
give
gave
up.
Noah some information on how to build an ark, and he's out here windfoiling.
He is thirsty.
674. Ollie Mayman has got in front of Timmy Wood. So well done to young Ollie, and here he is. The
JP.
coolest man on the water, JP.
Nice.
Lattazzini.
So now this is interesting. So I think we're actually done for the windfoilers now. We've done 3 for the windfoilers.
Yep.
So
We've
Max
done 3 for the Wasps.
Max has left the building, and Georgia is now having to go on a windfoil.
Okay, so let's just go up to the boat if we can,
We'll just wait for these guys to cross.
and we'll see if we're going to run a final. I think we are going to run a final. I think we're going to do it.
You reckon?
Yeah, we just need to know who's in the final.
Why don't we wait till tomorrow?
Well, I know what making. There he is. Ah, cool. Little shaka just in front of Danica. Some money beat Danica. And Chris Petrell.
All right, let's cross. No, let's wait for Chris first. Stand by. Hang on.
We're just waiting for. Oh, we've had. Okay, so we've had confirmation we are going to run the WASP final. So
who's in the?
We're going to go up and find out.
Right, let's go find out who is
so
in the WASP
final. So just please
final.
hold. You're going to find out live with us who is actually in the final. Can we get up to the boat? Or they can actually tell us. Yeah, we've got technology, haven't we?
Right, where's the
radio?
radio?
We've got a pen.
We are running a WASP final.
Yep, have we got a pen?
So can we get the radio for a sec, please?
Okay.
All right, here we. Oh, what's that?
That's the kites. They're going to run the kite race.
Okay, well, let's do the kite race first, and then we'll find out who's in the WASP final. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Is that good logistics?
Possibly, because they're about to do that. The best thing about this is it's all fluid. Best laid plans.
Oh, NACRA Race 9 is underway. So best of luck to everybody racing in the NACRAs in Geelong at their World Championship, which is like, this is like one of the last big events.
This is the
last event, isn't it?
This is the last chance of qualifying that, especially the Oceanic mob have, the Australians.
Oh, that's right.
And I think there's one more. You can go to Palma if you're European. There might be a chance if you haven't qualified. You've got to qualify the country. If the country's qualified but haven't qualified the team, I think Palma's your last chance. But this
is it. This could be make or break for a lot of sailors.
100%. Yeah. There's a lot riding on what's going on in Geelong at the moment.
And just like there is a lot riding on the Bangin the Corners here in the Bay of Islands at Foyle Bay of Islands. This is make or break.
2 minutes for the last race of the
kite foilers.
Kites, and I'm guessing that
it's father and son. Father and son competition.
We don't need paperwork for that, so I'm going off on that. So my guess is here, Luke's going to get beaten by Hugo.
Oh, 100%. That's going to happen. We're going to predict it right now. Although I really hope...
Georgia off to our side, our videographer having a win foil.
Get up on the foils, Georgia. Yeah, she just said it was way harder than it looks. That's why you see Jody and I sitting in at the rib.
Bear away and just give it to it.
Come on, go. Foil.
Here we go. This could be a first. Someone getting up on the foils very first time up. She foils.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing it easy. She's a pro. Oh, don't go too high. Nose down. Up high. Oh, look at it go. Ripping. Up, down. She'll soon work out.
Probably can't see that from that far away. So let's get back to where we are here on the kite course.
1
minute to
go.
So we've got in the kites, look, it is a small fleet in the kites. We've got 2 kiters, father against son, Hugo, the 11-year-old, and his 75-year-old father, Luke.
No, he's not 75. He's about like 42 or something. He's done. I think he told me he's done 53 knots on something. He's a bit of a speed sailor. He just loves going straight.
Yeah, well, he's
that's
done
pretty
a lot
obvious
in his
because he cannot turn.
He's a bit of a well-known sailor, Luke Wigglesworth. Yeah. Just Google his name and you'll find out who he is.
You won't see him. You won't Google "Can Luke turn" because the answer to that is no.
Can Luke turn?
Can Luke turn? That's a new hashtag that you can run out there. Can Luke turn?
No, he cannot.
Can Luke beat Hugo? Luke's to your right of your screen. Hugo is to the left. Luke is yelling at Hugo, telling him if you beat him, you are out of the will.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And racing, and Hugo.
Oh, that was a
good
speed,
one. But so is Luke. Hugo's going to tap him on the shoulder with his kite here and say, "Don't forget that, I'm right here. Don't screw up your jibe." Full noise into the first mark. Luke, can he nail a jibe finally? What's he going to do? He's looking at the mark. Looking at Hugo. Looking at the mark. Looking at Hugo.
Hugo's just done it. He can't actually flip his kite around because his dad's in the way.
Hugo's on the wrong side of his board. Yep, now he sends it. I'll tell you what this is going to do. It's going to make this next leg bloody tight because they are so low. Luke needs to just buckle in here and just rip in and try and stay in front of Hugo, who is doing exactly what I said. His legs are bent.
He's nice and low to the water.
And here is Mr. Bullock to join in, Sam the man.
So Luke is standing up a lot higher on his board, and Hugo is a lot lower, crouched down. More aerodynamics the way that Hugo's doing it. What
Yep.
a legend.
Hugo will get on the inside of him and he will nail his tack, just adjusting his lines there, young Hugo. Now Luke's thinking, what do I do now? How do I get in front of me young tacker? By tacking or by doing the world's quickest granny tack or granny jibe? It won't matter. Hugo's on the inside, pulling the lines, getting ready for his manoeuvre, his young Hugo. There he goes. His dad's got to do that slow tack or slow jibe, and it's opened the door once again. Look back, give him away, you
Excellent.
cheeky little bugger.
He's like, come on,
See you
Dad.
later, Dad. I'll see you back at the bar.
That is absolute chic from
That
the
is
11-year-old. That's
chic and
wonderful.
100%.
You got to hand
We'll
it
go
to
up
him.
towards the top end of the boat. Go up to the boat if we can, and we'll film him go up to the start-finish boat. So we're pretty much going to know that young Hugo coming into the final mark now. One tack to go. If we know his dad can't tack, go to the boat, mate.
All right, let's. I'll jump up and.
So you find out who's in the Wasp final,
Alrighty.
and I'll call the action in for the young
just
Hugo.
gonna hold
Yeah,
on
we'll
to
go to
the
the
side.
boat. Hugo Wigglesworth coming in towards the line. 3 from 3 from the young tacker for today. Awesome job, and up he goes
All right,
with
Kim.
his obligatory
Race officer.
show off at
So,
the finish.
Kim, can you give us
Yeah,
that
the
vital
pen.
information? Who are the top 5 sailors going into the
I can give you
Wasp
that
finals?
information.
Don't know the names, so I don't know
is.
them, but we've got
I'll
them all
tell
on
you
the
who
back
it
there,
is.
So all the numbers are there.
Oh, Randy, we could just look at the back
Yep,
of the
and
board.
that's exactly what I'm going to do now. It is
We're all
Wasp.
ready to go.
All right,
2,
hey, great
1,
work by
1,
you and
3.
your team.
Can we have a pen, please?
2113, 2169, 2171, 2187, and 69.
You got a pen handy?
Yeah, here you go.
Perfect.
Calm down.
2113.
Let's go back so we can see the numbers.
Yeah, it'll work.
Right, so we're just getting the information now. So stand by and we're going to tell you who is in the finals for Bangin' the Corners here on a lovely
Yep.
Thursday afternoon.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
Doug.
yeah. 69 is Doug.
Doug.
Right, and the windsurfers are 7.
All right, so we're just getting all of this information. Whew. Talk about stress bag. Yeah. Hey, just going to have Georgia here for a second. Hey, Georgia, how was it to get back on the windfoil?
Oh, that was so much fun. Usually my only chance to go on the windfoil is when I go down to Lake Pupuki and steal some gear off old mate Alan down there. So, and that hasn't been in a wee while. So it's probably my first time on the windfoil in about 4 or so months.
How
Yeah, well,
brutal.
no one likes to show off, but great work. You did well. You were up on the foils and you put us to shame. Must have been a good feeling.
Oh, it was great. I mean, my forearms are pumping up after that.
JP.
Max was giving me a few tips when we were swapping back over, just like techniques.
sister's
so,
watching. Come here.
Maybe I have to spend some more time on it and come back
Ready?
and race.
Say lady
You've got
sister.
work to do to edit all of our videos first. So once you've done that, then you have permission to go and play.
Sister's on.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, straight back to the editing room. Round
Oh.
about now.
Well, yeah, but we've got a wasp race first.
Say lady sister quick.
Hello. We're all.
Where is she?
She's in Rhode Island at
Rhode
college.
Island.
Yeah.
That's
Nowhere near where you said.
Nowhere near Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, I thought she
No.
was in Texas.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, perfect. Well, she is now. All right, so how are you going to go in the final?
Maybe third. Maybe go for third. Okay, I'll get a bullet.
Correct. You're going to win. You've only got to win one race today, and
Oh.
that's this one, all right?
Yeah.
Does not sound confident at all.
Hey, where's Rhode Island?
Right near Texas. It's in the same country as
You're
Texas.
so good at geography.
Yeah, I know. It was my strong point. I got all A's in geography at school.
Okay, so let's read out who these sailors are in the Wasp
Okay,
final
the
today.
Wasps final we have in no particular order. We have 2113 Sean Herbert, 2169 Elise Beavis, 2171 Barry Sam Street, 2187 Joshy Bull, and number 69 Doug. We don't actually know who Doug's name is.
Is Doug entered?
Not on the list.
Hey, guess what? We've been live for 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Perfect. We've got another 20 minutes to go and he's can all go home. You're in.
Yeah, then we get that great hospitality back at the Bay of Islands Yacht Club.
We've changed spots
Oh no.
for the final. That's all right.
How do you feel about change?
I'm not superstitious. How brutal's Kim on the rescue on the start boat?
Yeah.
Are you in? Go home.
Go
Are you
home.
in? Go
Go
home.
home.
Not letting anyone out here spoil the party of the guys who are in the final.
Need to actually do a shout out to Kim Admore as well. Kim has been a volunteer race officer for so many years, actually probably longer than a long time. And he was at Yachting New Zealand for many, many, many years, and he is a true advocate and supporter of sailing. He's meant to be retired, and he's gone, nah, stuff that. Let's get out on the water and keep hosting races for sailors. That's good attitude.
That is unreal attitude, and he knows how important it is to get the young kids, keep the enthusiasm in the young kids, and keep them wanting to come out here and sail. And these kids just want to sail all day.
Okay, so we've got these
blokes.
we've got these sailors who have set us in the final. So just put your top pick on who you reckon is going to nail the final. It's one race. We've had Dolly, who's already said young gun Herbert. Shawnee Herbert is going to win the final. So thanks for that input, Dolly. My money's on Barry.
Is that
Sam Street. But I reckon that, keep an eye out for Elise though.
No, yeah, I don't know. I
Hey,
just don't know whether Elise has got their straight line speed. She's got great course management, but Doug and Barry are fast.
I've just found out Doug's name is actually Alex Mitchell Baker.
No wonder he calls himself Doug. There he is there, 2206.
So he's
But
got
he's
a
number
difference.
96, right? So Alex
No.
Mitchell Barker.
No, he's 69.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 69, the other 96. So he's under 2206, but he's running sail
It's
number
69. So Alex.
So Alex is Doug.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for
so
whoever that was.
yeah, thanks for that,
Probably his
Sean
girlfriend.
Patterson, for
Or
giving
boyfriend.
us that information. How long we got?
2
minutes.
minutes.
Blue Peter just went up.
Yep,
you
2
gave
minutes.
me a lesson in that.
So we've got Sean Herbert. I'm getting excited. Sean, Elise, Sam, Josh, Alex, aka Doug. What were you saying? Who's going to win?
Yeah.
Oh, who am I? Oh,
Yeah,
who am I
who's
going to
your
pick?
pick?
Oh shit. My pick is Doug.
Doug.
Yeah, Doug. He had a shocker in that last race. Couldn't pick his nose. Fell off the foils everywhere. Still snuck in, but he's fast. That's all you got to be in the Bangin the Corners. He's fast.
And you have to stay upright. If you
Yeah,
stay
and I reckon
upright,
Sammy
survival
Streets
of
has
the
had a bit
fittest.
of a, old Barry. He's just done it pretty easy, so no one's really pressuring him. And I think Doug will come in. I think wannabe or hashtag wannabe
Hashtag next Peter Burling.
Burling will be third.
Came third at Aussie Nationals.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Doug
and,
came third at Aussie Nationals.
yeah.
Awesome.
And then I think Joshy Bull will be then. And then, sorry, Elise, but I reckon you're going to be probably last in the final. That's my pick. I'm not being sexist there. I'm just using my
What? You're
immense
using
sailing
your
brains.
what? What are you using?
My immense
Your
sailing brain
guesstimation of
to
what you
work
think.
out who's going to win.
Yeah, well, I reckon Elise is going to go all right, but I still also reckon that Sam Street, aka Barry, as he wants to be referred
Just pick all
to,
five,
everyone's a winner.
apparently.
Give everyone a participation
Not in this race.
medal.
There's only one winner. This isn't a participation sport. This Bangin the Corners. It's about winning. And it's about who's going to nail the start first. Who will not be over. Who will nail their jibe. Who will nail their two tacks.
Who will
and
not
who will come
put it
through
in.
the line for eternal glory until tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. That's right, because then tomorrow we're going to do it all again.
All again. So here we go. Here we go.
Ooh,
We've got
coming
15
up
seconds.
close here.
Oh, Doug.
Oh, Doug and
Doug
Barry
and Barry.
Sean.
Doug's got him pinned out. If he can put the bow down, he might be able to get
I reckon
7.
Barry's going to do all right here.
Shawnee
This is the
Herbert's got a
closest
good start. Everyone is on the money.
And,
Oh, let's go,
so
go, go, go,
close.
go! Doug is not like I thought.
Oh, my pick is coming in last. That
Sean
is
Herbert
not
has
good.
got a bit on. Doug's underneath him. Got 2187 is, what's his name, bloody? I'll pick him up. Joshy Bull.
Josh Bull.
Doug, Josh, Sean, Barry.
Every man and
Elise.
his dog are out here today.
Okay, so Doug's decided to get in front. And hey, oh, is it a collision? Yes, there was.
Oh,
2187
that's
just
not
hit
good.
Sean.
Oh,
So that's
lucky.
him out of the picture.
Lucky there was no cash on it because I've just
Old
lost.
Barry is out the back door. He just rolled all the way over the top of 2113, which is wannabe Peter Burling. Come on, Doug.
You've picked Doug, haven't you?
I have
So I
picked
need
Doug.
to swap now. Look at
Doug's
this Josh
low.
Bull. Josh Bull
He's
pushing
just
out
holding
Sean
out Sean.
Herbert.
Yep. That's bit of
Love
force
that
management
banter.
there.
Oh,
Sean over with
Sean, he's
no
gone
good,
over.
mate. That is hopeless.
You don't win races like that, boy. Keep it going. Elise is going to come up and sneak into
Come on,
third
Elise.
here.
Teach him a lesson.
Come on, Elise.
Come on, Elise. Get him.
There you go. Look at her. She's working it. Oh, he's pushing her up, though.
Look at Doug now. Doug's he's sucking in the big ones. He knows he's got this fleet where he needs them. He's thinking, right, I've done 6 million foil tacks in my life. I just need to make sure this one is clean.
This is the one he needs to do. Your
The breeze
money
has
was
gone
on
right.
Doug.
I thought the breeze was going to go left the way we set this course. Gone left every other day. They're struggling to get this mark.
Yeah, you
in
know
one dig.
boating.
69's gone around.
That's Doug, aka Alex.
Joshy Bull's gone around. Shawnee Herbert.
In
He got
still
back
in
in front
third.
of Elise. Oh, Barry, come on, let's follow the leader. It's all about the leader. He's poking his tongue out. Let's go. We won't worry about anyone else because it doesn't matter in this race. Unless something ridiculous happens
It does
and
look
old
like
Doug does a
Doug.
Slingsby and drops his main sheet when he had victory in line. I'm thinking I've picked the winner of today's racing on the Wasps.
Yeah, I think you did.
I know, we're going to hold here. Hopefully we can catch him coming through.
Josh Bull in second, Sean Herbert in third, and look, Sam Street, aka Barry, has come back in to fourth and overtaken Elise.
Yeah, and I've almost picked the top 5 there. I've got one boat out of action, so I know my Wasps.
You know your Wasps.
Doug is around, attacked. Sat the foil in a little bit. We'll just hold here
So
and follow him in. Joshy Bull in for second. Sean Herbert still third. Great race
Oh,
for the
Sean
last
is
spot.
just, he hit the
Sean's had a
mark.
Absolute
Sean
shocker.
had a shocker, and so did Barry,
So
and
did Barry's had a
Elise.
shocker, and Elise is in and around him. Said, mate, that's no way to sail a wasp. But one bloke who can sail a wasp, one bloke who knows when to pull it out of his behind when it all matters, is Alex Mitchell-Barker, aka Doug. Take a bow.
He is the winner. Well deserved.
Oh,
he's
he's
done
pumped.
well. It's Josh Bull in
Mr.
second.
Consistency, Joshy Bull over for second.
Sean Herbert, aka not the next Peter Burling after this performance,
No,
but he did
Third.
all right. That's okay.
might as well
Third,
be last.
he's still in the top podium, and
Elise,
Elise
first woman
fourth.
in the final.
Look at my pick
There we
here.
go, this bloke. He's
Sam
oh, yeah,
Street,
I'll
he's
show
just
off
gonna
now
go
'cause
for a
I'm
walk
useless
now.
at sailing wasps.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I'm good at tricks, but that's about all
I
I've got.
guess if you don't win races, you have to look good some other way.
Yeah.
Go have a word with Doug.
Yeah,
we're going to have a chat
word
with
with
Doug.
Doug.
Let's find Doug. Doug, don't go home.
Let's go find Doug.
Doug, no, he's
Nah,
gone.
Doug's gone.
Come here.
Yeah, he's coming back to us. So we're going to have a little bit of a yarn now with the winner of Bangin' the Corners for Thursday, and that
Righto.
is Doug.
We're going to just try and get over to him if we can before the race of the wind foilers gets off. He's tacking, we're tacking. What are you doing, Doug?
taken. Doug, do you know how to get that thing in position here?
Don't hit his boat. The day before the Nationals would be a bit of a suck. Anyway, we'll chat to him later. How was it?
Pretty good.
You won.
Finally kept it together in that last race and get the thing upright.
He said, I finally kept together because I was such a loser in the other races. I couldn't pick my nose. Didn't have any boat handling skills at all. But he
All
got
right,
it. So
3
there's 3 minutes.
until the kite foil
Okay,
final.
this will be a quick interview. Suellen,
really,
you get
really
him.
quick. Okay,
You
really
get him.
quick. So just say that again.
Oh, it's nice to just nail all the manoeuvres finally instead of screwing them up.
You were friggin' hopeless before.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
You know what? I didn't have my money on you, and I have my money on that guy, and
exactly.
you know that's not fair.
Guess
Yeah,
who had your money
well.
on you, brother?
This guy here.
Yeah, good.
I just won $100 off Suellen.
Yeah, whatever. Best of luck at the Nationals.
Well done, Doug. Your boyfriend's rung us in and said your name's actually Alex, so we're all over you now. Oop, sorry about that thud. That was my
Hey, why don't we start from a different angle this time? Why don't we start at the boat,
We can do that.
on the boat side, just to mix things up a wee bit?
No, let's do that.
So let's start on the boat side, and then we can go down and follow them in.
Are we on 2 minutes yet? We're about to go to 2 minutes in the wind foilers. Oh, hang on. Keep going. Take it away, Suellen.
Rightio, so
Tell us a
we've
joke.
got some time on the clock before we get back into the kite foiler final, and we're going to have the names of the kite foiler people shortly, so less than 2 minutes now. That was at 2 minutes, and if in case you missed it or you're just tuning in,
No
Alex
particular order.
has won the Wasp finals today, and then for next up in
We have
the
Tim
kite-
Wood.
Tim
we
Wood.
have Ollie Maidment. We have 917 Angus Butterfield. We have that man, JP from the USA, all the way from Arizona, New York.
And his sister is watching from
and
Rhode
Maxi
Island.
Boy, old Iceman. They're the three that are in the final. So it's Maxi Boy, Ollie, JP, Rigor Mortis, and Angus Butterfield.
Yeah, race officer Kim, he's just like, can we get this done, please? I need to go home. So we need to make sure that we're back a little bit and not as close, because we could get some sailors come right up and smash into us.
We won't.
Maybe
1 minute to go, we can't actually see what's going on.
Maybe we should go down the other
end. We should do
end.
it 1 minute, just go straight across their bow and cause chaos.
That
would be awesome.
I've got insurance, how about you?
I'm not driving the boat. We've got a grade 1 masterclass driver, apparently. He's got insurance. This is a good spot.
This
Nothing
is a,
else.
oh yeah,
Nah, it's a
sure.
shit spot, actually.
No, it's terrible. We
Go
can't
down
be
the
here.
bottom.
No, let's go on the other end.
Go to the other end.
You know, we
Go
had
to the other end.
yeah.
Go to the other end. It's going to cause chaos here.
It
We're all
had
about chaos, but
it had merits, but then in reality, it just wasn't going to be good.
the good thing is we just give them heaps of wash and heaps of waves to contend with right on the start line. That's even better.
How long we got to go?
Not long.
You don't have the time, do you?
Correct.
Right, who's your pick?
Max.
Oh,
Iceman.
I'm
going
gonna
to go 2 from 2.
I'm gonna go Ollie Maidman.
No, not even going to feature. It's all about Max. He's low on the start line. Has 917 Angus Butterfield got early?
Oh.
Angus is early.
He's way
Angus is
early.
early. Maxie's nailed it. JP's nailed it on the pin. Timmy Woods nailed it. So it's Maxi Boy, Iceman, Val Kilmer. JP, get on the inside.
Yeah,
JP's
look
now
at
leading.
JP. Yes, go JP. You
Rigor
did
Mortis
it.
is
Anything.
leading.
Rigor Mortis.
He's
can't
finally
be in the
alive.
lead.
Rigor Mortis is awake.
What on earth?
Hey,
He's
the old
finally...
cagey fox. Just wait till the final. You don't have to win every race. You've just got to win the final.
Oh no! Look
Good
at
job
it. See
there by JP. Shit job by Tim. Good job by Maxi Boy.
I did actually pick Ollie, and he's down the back. I'm not really good at picking
you
him.
No chance all races.
That's actually, I'm never going to pick again because I obviously have a curse.
For all those people watching in Texas, New York,
No, watching
your
in
brother
Rhode
is
Island.
Rhode Island,
Newport.
Rhode Island, Texas. Your brother is leading the race in front of some pretty big superstars.
And then followed by Max.
Maxi's pushing hard.
And then Butterfield.
Angus Butterfield, Tim, who was leading. This is his.
This
he
is
just
going
can't
to be
handle
Max's
this
race. This is going to be Max's race.
JP can't get height.
No.
He's had struggled with height all week. Maxi Boy, old Iceman, is pumping his lungs out. Tim Wood might get second here. Come on, Timbo!
He's not moving again.
Doesn't move. Can't
Are
move.
you awake?
His hands are literally glued like
This
that.
is
I
why
reckon.
he's the last one in the bar every night. He's not tired. He hasn't
Yeah,
done anything
doesn't
all
do
day.
anything. Maxi Boy in and around on the tack. That's not actually a
That
formula
was it.
board. It's a race board, apparently. Sail, apparently. I don't know. I don't know me sails.
Do you know
that
much
good.
about windfalls?
I know he's fast. That's all I need to know. And
Tim
the
is back
race
into
is on.
second.
The guy who was leading at the bottom mark is last. Poor old JP. The pressure of his sister in Arizona, Texas, New York,
Newport.
upstate New
Rhode
Jersey,
Island.
New York, Rhode Island, whatever it is. He's back to second last, so he's pulled a place here. He's got young Angus Butterfield put behind him. No, it's not. It's Ollie Maidman put behind him.
Now we'll
Angus
just come
is
sit up
second.
at the finish. But we're just on here. Ollie Maidman from Tauranga.
This is just a walk in the park. It wasn't early, but it is now. Young Maxi Boy, low on the mark, in and around. He's going to be tight on the tack. Angus Butterfield can only hope that Maxi's foils fall off, or he breaks a boom or something. Because this is just a walk.
I
This will
really
be-
hope that doesn't happen because their nationals start. Oh no, they don't have nationals. It's just the kite
They're just
foils.
here
It's
having
just
a
the
play.
wind foils are having fun. So it doesn't matter.
Maxi, Val Kilmer, Iceman.
He's done it again.
3 races in qualies. He got a 1.
What a champion.
And the Maxi Boy. Give us a wave to your boyfriends out there.
Woo!
Nice work, Max. That's just too easy. Oh, and a little bit of
look at that.
a jump, bit of a show off.
Oh, hang on. Who have we got
Angus
coming right at
Butterfield
Angus?
coming in for second.
Not bad.
Not
Good
bad.
work.
Good work. He's got a bit of a speedster. Old Rigor
Rigor
Mortis,
Mortis,
Timmy
the
Wood,
man himself, third.
in for third. Oh, nice wave there for everybody. JP, who led at the bottom mark, just doesn't have that height on that little leg.
then Ollie
in for
Maidman.
fourth, and Ollie, the 2 young guns, in for fifth. There you go.
Not bad, Ollie, though. He was going to have a nap this afternoon, and he's just finished 5th and banging the corners.
All
But
right,
this
let's
guy
go
here,
get Iceman.
this guy
Let's
here,
go get Val Kilmer and have a chat.
champion.
You right for a chat, Val? Can you talk? Right, let's pull him
Of
up
course he
next to
can.
him.
Look at him, he's fit as.
So Maxie, what's your last name, Max?
Van der Zalm.
Okay, so Max Van der Zom, a.k.a. Val Kilner, a.k.a. the Iceman. 3 from 3, then smoked him in the finals. What do you think of that sort of racing?
Oh, you know, it's good racing. You know, it's pretty fun. You know, it's a perfect win this afternoon, so you know, couldn't ask for much more, eh?
And the format's good?
Yeah, no, nice course. Never done the Bangin the Corners before, so really enjoy the day.
You got a girlfriend?
No,
You want one?
definitely.
Ladies out there watching, this man here, the fastest man on windfoils today on Bangin the Corners is after a girl. Maxie boy, well done.
Well, it is
Go in and have a
Valentine's
beer.
Day tomorrow, so you
Oh, it
know,
is
he
Valentine's
could get
Day,
lucky.
that's right. Hook him up on, what's your last name again?
Van der Zalm.
What's your handles on Instagram?
I'll put that in the description.
All right, there it is. He's
There
going to
you
put that in
go.
the description. Hook him up as he's looking for a lady. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Suellen, thank you very much. A bit of racing.
My goodness, that was outstanding. I just want to say we've been live now for 1 hour 34 minutes and go 1 hour 35. Not bad. We only had a little bit of a technical issue, but these guys here have shown us how it's done out on the course for Bangin the Corners at Foyle
Yeah, I think we
Bay
had
of
about 15
Islands.
races or something off. That was sensational. Thank you to you. Thank you to all you guys at home watching. If it out for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. So share it, like this mob. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thanks everyone. Back again tomorrow.